Well, on Capitol Hill, lawmakers heard some shocking testimony from a former immigration and customs enforcement instructor. He accused ICE leadership of cutting vital training for recruits and covering it up.
The legally required training program at the ICE Academy is deficient, defective, and broken. ICE is lying to Congress and the American people about the steps it is taking to ensure its 12,000 new officers faithfully uphold the Constitution and can perform their jobs.
And CBS News immigration correspondent Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins us now in studio with more on this. Camilo, thanks for being here. This was some pretty incredible testimony. What else did we learn from this whistleblower?
Well, Ryan Schwank, Michael, delivered a forceful rebuke of ICE's training program and really a stark warning to Congress, but also the American public. He said that without additional reforms to ICE, the agency is at risk of placing thousands of deportation agents, new recruits on the streets of American cities who may not have the capacity to understand the limits of their legal authority and also to follow the Constitution. That was the warning that Ryan Schwank issued before Congress. He also said that the system right now to train new recruits in Georgia, which he was directly involved in for months now, is deficient, defective, and broken. And he says again that cadets in that academy no longer are able to properly and adequately determine when they can actually enforce immigration law in a lawful and legal way. We should also underscore, Michael, that Democratic congressional officials, in addition to that testimony, release internal ICE documents that they say show that ICE has reduced the number of courses and training hours for new recruits. The administration, of course, has been trying to speed up recruitment to hire an additional 10,000 deportation agents to enforce the president's massive crackdown on illegal immigration.
Now, who else did we hear testify at this hearing?
We also heard from the former top Homeland Security Department lawyer during the Obama administration. And Michael, he questioned the legality of a recent memo signed by acting ICE Director Todd Lyons that purports to give ICE agents the legal authority to force their way into homes, private property, without a judicial warrant. That reverses long-standing precedent at ICE because ICE has historically instructed its agents to refrain from doing that without a judicial warrant. The administration is now arguing that it can do so in the cases of people who have deportation orders, but that goes against, Michael, decades of interpretation of the U.S. Constitution, which has long been interpreted to mean that state, federal, and local law enforcement cannot go into private property without a judicial warrant. He also said that this is a basic check and balance against tyranny, that constitutional protection.
Have we heard yet from the Trump administration and Homeland Security officials how they responded to all this?
Yes, the Department of Homeland Security, in a statement to CBS News, said that ICE has not eliminated or scrapped any training requirements in its program in Georgia at that academy there. It also said that it has streamlined its training to cut redundancy, incorporate technology advancements without sacrificing basic subject matter content. And again, the administration continues to say that it can safely and adequately onboard those 10,000 additional deportation agents.
All right, Camilo, thanks for your reporting. We appreciate it.